Hi everyone, so we have here our topic for the problem solving or the solutions of a right triangle. But first, we need to know the words related to this problem solving. So, when we say we have the line of sight, sabihin natin na ito yung mata ninyo. Ayan. And then, basically speaking, we have the horizontal line of sight. And then if you go or if you look upward, you will form an angle. And that angle is what we call the angle of elevation. Okay? And then also, if you look downward, starting from the horizontal line of sight, we call that as the angle of depression. Okay? So these are the two terms that you need to understand so that you can be able to solve problems. And in solving problems with in relation with the right triangle, we need to know how to draw. So tsaga-tsaga lang tayo dito, okay? So first one, a point on the ground is 12 meters away from a tree. So let's try to draw a tree. Okay, and then there's the point on the ground. From that point on the ground, it is 12 meters away from the tree. So we can say that this one is the 12 meters. Okay, the angle of elevation from the point to the top of the tree is 20 degrees. Now the question is, what is the height of the tree? Now, the distance between the point and the tree would mean a horizontal line, and also the height of the tree is the vertical line. So if these two intersect or meet, they form a right angle. So ganun lang po yun. So that's why we'll be able to answer this one using the solutions of right triangle. So if we're going to look at this 20 degrees as the given, what is the relationship of 20 degrees to x? It's opposite. Very good. So, may opposite ka na over 20 degrees to 12 meters. Adjacent. So, therefore, anong function ang kailangan kong gamitin having the opposite and adjacent? That is tangent. Very good. So let's start with our given, which is tangent 20 degrees as the reference angle equal to opposite ni 20 x over 12, which is adjacent. So again, if you have the variable to be in your numerator, just need to write 12 tangent 20 degrees is equal to x. Okay, so what is tangent or 12 tangent 20? X is equal to 4.37. Don't forget the unit of measurement, which is meters. So this one, the illustration is 1 point, solution, and the answer. But the final answer here should be with the conclusion para maging 5 points. So we can say that the height of the tree is 4.37 meters. So don't forget the conclusion. Okay, so let's try another one. A 20-meter ladder leans against the wall that is 10 meters high. So we have the wall here, and then we have the ladder here. So we say that the ladder is a 20-meter ladder and the wall is 10 meters high. Now, the question is, what is the angle of elevation from the ladder to the top of the wall? So we'll represent that. Since we don't know the angle, let's use theta to represent that missing angle. So the question again, what is the relationship of this theta to 10? It's opposite. Very good. How about theta to 20? It's the hypotenuse. So therefore, what function are we going to use having the opposite and the hypotenuse? It's a sine. Very good. So let's use sine theta equal to 10 over 20. And since we are looking for the angle, this will be the arc sine 10 over 20. So use your calculator again. Theta, shift sine, open parentheses, 10 divided by 20, close parentheses. And that will give us an answer of exactly 30 degrees. Very good. Pero yung conclusion natin, the angle of elevation from the ladder to the top of the wall is 30 degrees. So that will be our final answer here. Okay? Last example para mas marami po at makasanayan natin. So a helicopter is 700 meters above one end of an island. So let's draw an island here. Alam ko mas maganda kayo mag-drawing, kaya kaya nyo yan. So if that is the island, then we'll have the helicopter. Tiyaga na lang. Yan, sinatsaga ni sir talaga yung drawing na. Kaya nyo din yan. Okay, so ang sabi, the helicopter is 700 meters above one end of the island. Okay, and then from that 700 meters from one end of the island, the angle of depression from the helicopter to the other end is 36 degrees. In drawing or writing the angle of depression, you need to have the horizontal line of sight first, and then tumingin siya pababa. So from there, dun kayo magdodrawing ng 36 degrees. But since this horizontal line of sight and the length of the island is parallel, we can say that this 36 degrees should also be written here. Kasi nga po, kapag nasa labas na si 36, wala tayong pang solve ng right triangle natin. So now the question is, what is the length of the island? So ito ang hinahanap. So balikan po ulit natin yung relationship. From the 36 degrees here, what is the relationship of 36 to 700? It's opposite. Very good. And then 36 to x, it's adjacent. And what function again we have here for the opposite and adjacent? It's tangent. Very good. So tangent 36 degrees is equal to 700 over x. So if we have this kind of solution that the variable is at the denominator, what are we going to write next? We are going to write it as x equal to 700 divided by tangent 36. And using your calculator, we'll arrive with the answer 963.47 meters. So conclusion, the length of the island is 963.47 meters. Or you can say that the island is 963.47 meters long. Okay? So hopefully this will help you para makapag-review po kayo. Thank you!